Hi, it's FLX Gale, and today we are at Sonnenberg Gardens
and Mansion, located at 250 Gibson Street, Canandaigua. It is on the National Registry of Historic Places. You can read all about it when you get to the admission area, and don't forget to visit the Finger Lakes Wine Center and Greenhouse too. We are here for the Arts in the Gardens 2023 Expo. You can find a list of all the events and a little sneak peek here on today's video. For now, here are some options that we're going to see today, and don't forget you can also ride a tram. It is handicap accessible. Look at those koi. Welcome! What a nice welcome. And don't forget, there are some historic trees called specimen trees located throughout the gardens. Many love this to take photos of weddings by them. And now just a quick stroll through the gardens up to the mansion. We're ready for some fun in the Finger Lake. The present mansion was designed and completed between 1886 and 1887 by Boston architect Francis Allen. The 40-room Queen Anne Victorian-style mansion has an exterior construction of limestone and sandstone.
with its turrets. It's being restored, so you can also go inside and take a tour or enjoy the patios and the beautiful gardens to come.
Sonnenberg Gardens and the Mansion host a variety of events throughout the year, including Mother's Day teas, Father's Day car shows, mansion mysteries, for the love of orchids, Underground Railroad exhibits, and some moonlight strolls. And for the spooky Halloween season, they also have the Haunted Stroll, which I have enjoyed numerous times. So let's get back to today's event, Arts at the Gardens. Couple of quick sneak peeks at some of the crafts and artisans here. Or just take in the old-fashioned gardens with its beautiful Victorian overlook, sitting right from the porch. This is one of many gardens that we will see today. Just a little sneak peek at each and every one of them. Just a little more merch and then off to the next garden.
The blue and white gardens.
And the beautiful architecture of the Italian gardens, as well as the cute pansy gardens. And a shout out to the Sonnenberg Garden Club at work. If you're interested in joining in Canandaigua, touch base with them. If you love gardening, this is the place to be. As mentioned, Sonnenberg Gardens hosts a variety of events, including venues for weddings that overlook the old-fashioned garden. And in the back, you could see more tents that can be put up for your private parties or for any other event. And then take a stroll in the rock garden. Here is the food truck amongst some other options for food today, as well as more artisans. Enjoy arts in the garden. And now on to the architecture. This was the carriage house. It also now hosts some food as well as the restrooms. Emergency services and maintenance is located behind the bathhouse, which is right here. Oh, and a little bit of cider. So here is the up close about the bathhouse. It is a stone architecture, just gorgeous. Now on to the mansion.
Here we go, inside the mansion. Sign-in place. You can hear someone playing the piano. This is the library. Period pieces here. If you love mansions and history, Sonnenberg Gardens is a beautiful way to spend an afternoon right here in Canandaigua. We are now going to the Roman bath. It is the pool center where they actually had the water pumped from Canandaigua Lake up into the bath.
Now imagine in 1913 when they pumped that water through their boil system for a warm, hot bath. Doesn't look like much now, but ooh, the parties then must have been awesome. Continue our tour right next door, and my favorite is the Japanese gardens. Take a look at the beauty that is still today. These little streams all lead together, and there are carved rocks, lily pads, ponds, and beautiful architecture. They have upgraded the house. You can look inside and see even more of what was when it was originally done. It is gorgeous.
Well, as you begin to exit the Sonnenberg Gardens and Mansion area, you will see that it has a conservation complex, their greenhouse, where they maintain many of the plants and make sure that they're all healthy and well, especially in our climate, which gets very cold and very hot.
And as you walk through, you'll see some historic pictures throughout, and also a note that this property was sold in 1930 to the federal government for the Veterans Administration Hospital, which is located next door.
Just open the Gardner Cafe. Have a little farm to table here. Looks like you can order some wine, and also there are wine tastings back at the gift shop.
Our last stop on the way out is the Bay House. It has wine and gifts, wine tasting on certain days. Make sure you know those days. So let's go on in and see what we can find. Oh, the wine tasting is closed, but the gift shop is open. Some lake merch and even a Back to the Lakes book. And you'll need some cool, refreshing drinks. And there's always room for some sweatshirts. And there's some Finger Lakes. And now on to some wine. And now on to the wines. Sonnenberg has their own line of wines that you can purchase right here in the store. Take a moment and take a tasting, which is located below the gift shop, which we'll show you right after this clip. But look at all the different rosés, reds, and whites that Sonnenberg can offer, as well as a taste of the Finger Lakes, of some that you may not always find, like the pepper wine, but right up to the Hazlitt Red Cat, most popular around for chicken wings and pizza, as well as one of my favorites, Dr. Frank's. Enter through the gift shop or around towards the exit or entrance, and you will find the historically refurbished wine cellar where the wine tastings take place. We believe this was the original wine cellar for the Mansion and Sonnenberg Gardens. Enjoy your wine tasting.
Well, that concludes our visit today to the Sonnenberg Mansion and Gardens here in Canandaigua, New York, at the north end of Canandaigua Lake. There was plenty to do and see.
So join me next time for some more fun in the Finger Lakes.
Bye for now.